Hi there, once again, your wisdom mentor is back again. My name is Edwin Ajeh, all the way from ABJ, that's Abuja. God bless you. Today we're going to be talking about the Gatekeeper Part 1. Come on, say it with me. The Gatekeeper Part 1. Come on, say it one more time with me. The Gatekeeper Part 1. Who is a gatekeeper? A gatekeeper is a protector, a custodian, or a guardian of a particular place, a particular region, a particular state, nation, or territory. I will say it again. A gatekeeper is a protector, custodian, or guardian of a particular place, region, state, nation, or territory. So if you find that you are in a particular state, do you know that there is a gatekeeper? Even at your place of work, there is a gatekeeper there. Wherever you find yourself in, there is a gatekeeper. Do you know many times why we find things difficult? We find it difficult to get a job. Our finances, maybe many times you discover that somebody is struggling financially is because of a gatekeeper. Many times why your economy is difficult is because of a gatekeeper. There are gatekeepers in every state. There are gatekeepers in economy. There are gatekeepers concerning a job. There is a gatekeeper because of financial establishment. There is a gatekeeper in every nation, in every country. Many times people don't know why you are struggling is because of a gatekeeper of a particular place, at a particular time, at a particular region. Until you handle the gatekeeper of that place, you will discover that everything is tight for you. Many people don't know that why everything looks tight and looks difficult is because of a gatekeeper. Now, I was in Jos, and then day before yesterday, that is the 12th of September, God spoke to me and he said, in the early hours of the morning while I was praying, God spoke to me, he said, you have been released to travel. Now, I was thinking I was supposed to travel to Enugu, where one of our members will be getting married. But then later, God spoke to me and he said, go to Abuja. I didn't know what I was going to come and do in Abuja. Here I am in Abuja. Today is the 14th. I left for Abuja yesterday, the 13th. And today, here I am this is the 14th. Now, do you know, immediately I entered Abuja, one fierce rain from nowhere just began. I was wondering what type of demonic, satanic rain is this? In fact, I had to hide somewhere, and then instantly I just knew that this was a restriction. Something was trying to stop me from coming into Abuja, and I know that is the gatekeeper. So I hid somewhere and I began to pray quietly in my heart, and then I began to command that gatekeeper. I began to command it to stop. As I was commanding it, the more fierce the rain was getting, it was becoming more. But I knew it was a battle. I didn't stop. And then I got out in the rain. I didn't care if the rain was going to beat me, and in fact, it was started beating me. And then I just got out and I began to move. Immediately I began to move, the rain ceased completely. And that is how I was able to come to the central part of Abuja. And then today, this morning, as I was praying, then I began to see numbers. And then God began to speak to me concerning the gatekeeper. And he began to tell me that in every region, in every state, in every area, there is a gatekeeper. I have brought you to Abuja so that you can receive right now the authority of the gatekeeper. No wonder they were trying to stop me from coming into Abuja yesterday, because of they sensed that a higher power was coming into Abuja. They tried to stop me. Now here I am in Abuja, and God is saying, take the territories of Nigeria. Take the territories of Nigeria. I began to take the territories. I located a bridge, and then in this particular bridge is in the central part of town, close to Uwie, and then I think it's close to the stadium of Abuja, just beneath it. I located this bridge and I began to pray. As I'm praying now, even as I was praying, do you know, God began to speak to me about the gatekeeper, and that is why I am doing this broadcast now. It's amazing how many of us allow the gatekeepers of the particular territory where we are to take control. Do you know that until you take control of your finances, your economy, your job, your family at a particular place, do you know that you will still be in bondage? Many people want to do ministry, but they don't know that there is a gatekeeper. until you go by instruction. Instruction here, very, 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 very well. Instruction. God will instruct you on how to go about it, what to do, and how to dislodge the gatekeeper. I prayed and I prayed. He told me, go around the roundabout like 12 times. Now I've gone around the roundabout like 12 times, praying in tongues and taking the region. Then on the 12th time, suddenly I began to see numbers. And here I am. I can see the number 25. I can see the number 26. I can see the number 23. I can see the number 28. I can see the number 29. I can see the number 22 under this same bridge. God is doing something. Then he began to speak to me concerning our retreat that is coming up in September. Remember, our retreat is going to be on the 27th, 28th, 29th. And 30th. And all those numbers, do you know, they are represented on this bridge. God began to speak to me concerning territorial powers, and he says, receive right now the territories of Nigeria from this place. So God had to bring me all the way to the federal territory, federal capital territory, just to receive authority and to become the gatekeeper. Now, after going around 12 times, I just feel a different unction, different authority. I feel right now that the levels have changed. And he's saying, you have now become a territorial landlord. I'm telling you about my story because you are supposed to be the landlord of your area. You're supposed to be the landlord of your territory. But have you undertaken the prophetic instruction that will make you the landlord? Many times why your family is still struggling is because there was a prophetic instruction that you were given, but you refused to undertake that instruction. You refused to do it. God will lead you in places where you cannot imagine, just to pull down the strong man. Who would ever know that a strong man or a gatekeeper will be in this particular place? And how I dislodged the gatekeeper here is that I came here and I began to pray and I followed prophetic instruction, and then I was sensitive to see what God is saying, and here it is, God is speaking to me. Now, God can dislodge that territorial lord right now in your job. God can dislodge that territorial restriction right now in your family. God can remove that territorial gatekeeper concerning your finances. But will you hear what I am saying? Will you follow prophetic instruction? See, let me tell you, the only reason why you're not successful, the only reason why you are struggling is because of the gatekeeper. When you dislodge the gatekeeper in your family, in that region, in that state, in that local government, you will discover that there's going to be free flow of everything. And this is your wisdom mentor. This is Edwin Ajeh, all the way from J-Town City, saying that you need to dislodge the gatekeeper at that particular place if you want to see the hand of God. So watch out for part 2, where I will be discussing many other things concerning the gatekeeper. God bless you.